Welcome to Ratchet and Clank 2 Going Commando. Before I begin, I want to give a huge shout out to Useless Podcasts. Two guys named Mike Stout and Tony Garcia works on Ratchet and Clank 2 and 3, and now they're actually doing developer commentary as they play through the game, which is really cool. I want to shout them out because their videos are absolutely incredible. I understand a lot more about the gaming industry and how the game was made as a result, and they've actually made me feel more of a gamer for understanding such things. I feel more intelligent, and it actually hooks me into the game a lot more. But I don't think it would be as good, their videos would be as good as they are if it wasn't for the fact that they are so funny when it comes to talking about the game. They always make jokes about each other's flaws and whatnot, and it's always amusing. They make the videos much more enjoyable, and they've actually sort of started creating their own meme. I like to think that this section inspired this, which is always hilarious. Also, Mike is now working at Activision and actually works on Skylanders, which is how he found my videos, which incidentally is a huge honour for a game developer to like my videos, so thank you for that. But anyway, Ratchet and Clank 2. So, shall we get to it? Yeah, it's interesting, the start menu. I believe Ratchet can either play Ratchet and Clank 2, Ratchet and Clank 1, Jak and Daxter 1, Jak and Daxter 2, or Sly 1. I believe those are the 5 games he plays. Maybe Sly 2 as well, which is pretty cool. I quite like that. So I think I'm ready to start this. I've had a break from Ratchet and Clank 1 for about 2 weeks or so, and it's good to be back. Yeah, Ratchet and Clank 2.
Welcome back to Behind the Hero. Tonight's heroes are the duo who recently restored peace and order to our galaxy, Ratchet and Clank. So, gentlemen, tell us about your latest incredible adventures.
Well, as you can imagine, we've been pretty busy. After Drek's defeat, there were parades, press conferences, fancy dress balls.
And the wiener roast at Al's.
Oh yeah, that. And then things started to slow down a bit. After that,
There was the grand opening at Groovy Lube.
Right. I think that was last week.
6 months ago.
We're still pretty busy, but in a more, domestic sense.
Yesterday, I flushed out my radiator core.
I guess no one needs a hero right now.
Miss Noodlebottom, I found our man. Welcome.
What the...
I'm Abercrombie Fizzwidget, founder of the Megacorp Company in the Bogon Galaxy.
Bogon?
I'm sorry to incapacitate you, but our entire galaxy is in a very precocious situation. I must humbly request your sustenance on a mission of dire urgitude, a mission of superfluous peril, a mission of unequivocal imperitude.
Did that make any sense?
So, you need me to go on a dangerous mission in another galaxy.
Indubitably! A few days ago, this top-secret biological experiment was stolen from our testing laboratory by this dupliferous criminal mastermind, and I need you to get the experiment back.
We'll do it!
We will?
Frank, I have precipitated your recalcitrance and have made special improvisations for you. We are prepared to give you a job as the head accountant for Megacorp, plus a penthouse suite in lovely Megapolis, and our state-of-the-art robotic masseuse.
Deal.
As for you, Ratchet, I'll need you in superlatory shape. While in transit to the Bogon Galaxy, you will undergo heavy training and conditioning, including martial arts, heavy weaponry, survival skills, stealth, macrame, ballroom dance, and origami. We've used bipolar vector regurgitation to track the thief's location to a flying base in Sector 7. Infiltrate the base and retrieve the experiment.
Sir, ready for launch.
Let's do it. So yeah, I'm gonna try and not really explain too much about how how things were made, like Users Podcast, because they do the best job for it.
Approach to coordinates 37 Alpha.
Good luck. I'm counting on you.
Affirmative. Beginning radio silence.
Yeah, they do the best job on it. They know what they're talking about. I will probably get some things wrong. So that's kind of what I don't really want to mention some of that stuff. Though I will reference them occasionally since they are amazing. Tony and Mike, love them. Anyway, so very cool, liking this. It feels so much smoother than Ratchet and Clank 1, and in Ratchet and Clank 1 in the tutorial level, which was Veldin, I think that and this is roughly the same length, maybe this is a tiny bit longer. In Veldin we got 1,500 bolts. Let's just do this level to see this kind of scale we're talking here. Within the first few minutes we already have 600, few seconds, we have 600 bolts already, which is ridiculously high in comparison to Ratchet and Clank 1. Also, this is something I like. I didn't know this until Useless Podcast showed it out by accident. I did not know about that. I've played this game like 1,000 times and I didn't know about that. Although I wonder if you could break this. I wonder if you could get out of there by doing that. Just wondering, you know. I wonder if you could. Anyway. Let's see if I can do this. Yeah, I didn't do it. Yeah, because, interestingly, whilst this level isn't actually moving, they can blow backwards. It's an interesting physics. I like it. It's cool. Like when they're outside, they fly backwards, which is really cool. I mean, that's the sort of stuff they go on about. They talk about everything to do with the game, and it's really cool. I definitely recommend checking them out. I hope they're watching this because they will appreciate. Hopefully, they'll appreciate it because they're actually a massive inspiration to me. It's one of those things where if I was half good at it, I would really like to like create video games. But hey, look at these mountains. Wait, okay, maybe not those ones. Look at them as they disappear. Oh, there they go. Yeah. Yeah, there you go. Sprite limitations. Yay. Yeah, it can't be fixed. I noticed that a while ago, actually. So that's kind of interesting. So I've already got 2,100 bolts.
Try using the gravity bomb.
That's quite a lot of bolts. I could use the gravity bomb, but I want to upgrade this because this is a good weapon. Gravity bomb's good. Don't get me wrong.
I see it's time to update my security forces.
Whoa, no, hey, no, look, I'm just here to fix the transflexor coil.
Nice try. Give my regards to Megacorp. Finish him.
It's the little giggle that gets me, it's brilliant. Okay, I'll use the gravity bomb now. Yeah, that'll do. It does the job. You know, it does what you want it to do. Let's switch back. Yeah, sadly Clank won't be with us for a while, so we can't do the amazing jump of death that sends us flying forwards and makes the level much easier to finish. But look, as they fly away, it's so cool. But yeah, another thing they mentioned, and this will probably be the last thing I do mention, this thing, like, it doesn't really do anything in terms of like level. It's just there. But if you wouldn't, okay, I'll talk about it in a second.
Thugs for less. If it ain't broke, we'll break it.
Right. I'm in the market for some security.
You bring the cash, we'll bring the thrash.
Good. I need your best men to meet me at these coordinates.
Yeah, as I was saying, it's one of those things where it doesn't really need to be there, but what the hell is going with that on with that class? But like, if it wasn't there, you'd think something's missing, although you don't notice it, if that makes sense. Like, you don't really notice it when you play the game, but if it wasn't there, you'd think something was missing. Also, apparently there's a person who works at Insomniac, I don't know if he still does, called Greg. He's responsible for this kind of stuff. Okay, maybe not those. Any breakables in the game. Any breakables that are in this game, he's responsible for, and my god is here. Yeah, he's my god. I'm hitting this thing. Okay. Whoa, camera. I believe someone called Roberto is in charge of the camera. Blame him. So yeah. Although I am joking. If something goes wrong, I couldn't care less. This is easily one of my favorite games. 3 is my favorite, but this is still one of my favorites. It already feels about 1,000 times better than 1. So I've got more than double what I got in the first level. So as you can see, you get a lot more bolts in this game. Getting 1,000,000 bolts, not a problem. Ratchet and Clank 1 getting 1,000,000 bolts, bullshit. Ah, enemies. Hi. Yeah. Best to kill these enemies in here. If you run away, they'll go back into their hiding spot and you can kill them from there. But if you kill them in here, you can get the bolts from them. So it's a thing you might want to do. Is there any breakables in here? Maybe not in this room. Yeah, there's the lights. Greg, love you. Lights are breakables. Ha ha ha. They were not there before. Just shoot them.